This your boy Atlantic City, and this time we're gonna take a peek at Jay Reffner. Well, I bet those fingers have seen a lot of boogers.
Who are you coming to visit today? What was their real name?
Well, she told me it was Sarah, but...
So their name was Sarah? And what was her screen name?
Well, that's a scary man. That's a scary face. Just imagine that face lurking, just looking right back at you. Like, I'd run. I'm gonna say it right now. Jay Reffner had balls talking to this man. I would have already been fucking chair deep in my own piss at this point. Two glares looking back at me, I'd already been unwet.
Right there.
Is that right? Bush sucks girl?
That sounds right. You looking for something in particular, or?
Just anything.
Oh. Yeah, not too much in there.
How did you first meet her online?
Yahoo. Yahoo.
Yahoo?
Yeah.
I'm too scared to say anything.
Like in a chat line?
Chat line. Man, I remember, speaking back in the day, in MSN chat, there was this guy that would always come in, and he would never type anything else. He would only type, "Hi, I am," whatever his name was, let's just for the sake of it, say his name was Gilbert. "Hi, I am Gilbert. I am new to this chat line." And that's all he would say. He would never say anything else. He would only come in. He would say, "Hi, I'm Gilbert. I am new. Never mind, I got it mixed up. Hi, I am Gilbert. I am new to this all chat line." That's what it was. To this all chat line. "I am new to this all chat line." And he said it. He didn't repeat it. He'd come in, he'd say it, he'd never say nothing else, and then he'd leave. And then the next time he came in, he'd say, "Hi, I'm Gilbert. I am new to all this chat line." And then he'd sit in the room for a little while, and then he'd leave. And then the next time he came in, "Hi, I'm Gilbert. I am new to all this chat line." He was new to that chat line for like 6 months. But I think he just private messaged people or some shit. I guess that's what I assumed. I don't know what he did. Maybe he just sat there and just watched other people type. He didn't know if he was allowed to type or something. I mean, he was new to the chat line, after all.
You work for the University of Findlay?
Yes, sir.
When did you meet her?
I've never met her.
When did you meet her in the
Peeking through that wallet looking for that condom.
chat room?
Oh, I don't
When was
know.
the first time you started talking to her?
Earlier today.
Earlier today?
Oh, he's a quick mover. Earlier today, and you're already trying to jump inside.
Had you talked to her previously today?
Before today?
Yes. Never seen her before in the chat rooms, never spoke to her before?
No, I usually don't go to the chat rooms very often at all.
Can I have your phone number, home phone?
My home phone? Why is that?
So we can call you back.
Why is that? Like, I don't want you to fucking call me. What are you a scary motherfucker. You think I'm gonna give you my phone number?
Your vehicle?
You know what?
So we
He's
can
like,
call
did this motherfucker really just ask this? Like,
you about your vehicle?
I won't be there.
Well, you will be eventually. We need a home phone.
419.
he's like, alright. Senior over there handled it. I don't have to step in just now.
20
Just yet.
9709.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did Do you know how old the person was that you were supposed to be
This smug bastard.
coming to visit today?
Didn't we already go over that?
Alright, I gotta ask these questions like 3 or 4 times because they got questions on here, I gotta ask questions from there.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm asking you again.
well, no.
How old was the female that you were supposed to come and meet?
She never told me while we were online.
Okay.
She did.
At any time, did you know how old the female was?
Post-entry? No.
I forgot about that shit. Post-entry? I'm about to start saying that shit. Post-entry. I dropped my keys outside. Where or when? Post-entry. I'm gonna start saying that shit. Dude, what the fuck, Jay? Post-entry. Who says some shit like that?
A pre-entry? No.
Pre-entry? I'm speechless. I'm fucking speechless. I have nothing to say. Damn it. Damn it, Jay. Pre-entry. Flipped it on us. Now we
any
can see it
time,
all.
did you know how old the female was that was inside?
Post-entry?
No,
Yes.
not until I entered the house. And then she had indicated that she was turning 16.
I am speaking English, right? At any time. Any time. Do you know how old she is now?
I'm loving it. He's getting fed up with him as he should be.
So what?
She said behind the wall that she was 16, or turning 16, 15.
Okay.
Did you ever view her profile? Did you ever take a look at her profile?
On the Yahoo profile?
Yeah, on her Yahoo profile? Did it indicate on there what her age was? Did you look
Yes,
at that?
but that's kind of worthless. It really doesn't mean anything.
What did it say on there? I've never seen it.
Her age?
Yeah.
It said she was 15.
It said she was 15 on the profile. When did you notice that?
Not like how that guy just popped his head up right quick for him to answer, and then he said 15, and then he put his head right back down. Like, I don't think Jay would have told truthfully to that other guy had the other guy not popped his head up and showed that he was actually paying attention to what was going on. I'm telling you, I think Jay would have said some post-entry shit or something like that had that guy not popped his head up like that.
Well, a little bit before. I don't know. Half hour before I came or left or whatever.
Oh, so it was today?
Before I
I mean, you didn't notice it
Today
when you
was the
first
first time I spoke with her.
So you
Yeah, it's not
knew
like
that
you're
she
going
was
through
possibly
puberty.
15
Oh, chatted
before you
with
left
her.
your house
Voice
today, is that
changing and
right?
shit.
That really holds no credibility or weight when you sign up for those profiles. Anybody, you can put any false information. People say they're 130 on there. It really is irrelevant.
But why would you come to somebody's house that is telling you that they're 15 years old?
She didn't tell me that. When
Profile told you that she was 15 years old.
she didn't say that online. I'm just saying that the profile said that.
Okay, the profile on her Yahoo chat
Right. And
said
as-
she was
And
15.
as far as the integrity goes of that, it's meaningless because people say that they can be 130 or whatever. So it really doesn't mean anything.
So if this girl said she was 6, you would have come out here too?
Come on. No. It's
Okay.
kind of hard to have a conversation with a 6-year-old.
Well, no, it's not.
Conversation.
I mean, how old would
An
have
intellectual conversation.
how old would have the chat ID had to have said she was before you wouldn't have come today with condoms?
The profile?
Uh huh.
Well, again, the profile is
Post-haste.
that has no bearing or weight
No
because it
bearing.
really doesn't mean anything.
But you
Because can put
established-
whatever.
Step your fucking lingo up, cop. This has no bearing or weight. Like, look at that face Jay's giving. Like, step your fucking lingo up, bro. This holds no bearing or weight. Who do you think you're talking to?
She
You
was
want-
Jay Reffner?
15 years old, right? You
King
assume
of
that
the
she
When
was,
I left?
King of the
did you
swing.
have to assume that she was 15 years old if you didn't ask her any questions?
I didn't have any idea how old she was when I left.
You had an idea. You had an idea that she might be 15 years old.
Possibly. She could have been 80 for all I know.
But her chat line said 15.
Or what?
Her chat ID said 15, correct?
What's a chat ID? No, her chat ID is Bush, whatever.
Her profile,
Her profile?
her chat ID, however you want to speak, said
Her profile
that
says.
she's 15, correct?
Yes, it does say that.
Okay.
Well, you could go look for yourself. But, again, it doesn't mean anything.
If that were true, Jay Reffner, you wouldn't be in the situation that you're currently in. At least I don't think it would be. I don't think I thought that through before I said it. I still can't get over the fucking pre-entry, man. He hit me out with that one out of nowhere. Pre-entry? Damn it, Jay.
So you're making sexual advances to this female whose profile says she's 15.
I'm gonna straight up hit somebody with that shit, like today. I'm gonna say. Post-entry? Like, what did you do today? Post-entry or pre-entry? And just stun them the fuck off, man. Fuck you, Jay.
What were you thinking?
I never made any sexual advances to her. And you mean online?
Have you ever received oral?
Online? Yeah, that was just play, sir.
If you would like, I'd love to take your hand and show you.
A little bit of shame when he said that. I felt a little bit of shame coming from Jay Reffner at that particular time that he said those words. But that's just for play. That's just play. He didn't even want to look him in his direction when he said that. Shame.
I'm sorry, take your hand and show you.
What are you going to do with that hand, Jay? Put that hand in your pocket.
I mean, we don't have to read through all this, right? You already know that you made sexual advances towards
No.
a female online
We
whose
talked.
profile was 15. Is that correct?
We talked.
And then you just drove 2.5 hours to see her. Is that correct? I just want to make sure I got this all right before I go on further, so I don't have to ask these questions again.
You stated here, would you like me to in you? And that you said that also that you would keep it wrapped.
Now the other guy's getting in on the fun. He's like, hey, I want some. Let me talk to him. You're taking all the fun.
And you also stated here, somewhere along in the dialogue up here, you had believed that she was a virgin.
The
And
dialogue.
you had indicated that you would be honored to be considered the candidate for her first.
That is some Jay Reffner.
She
type
told you
shit.
that she didn't want to get preggers. You said you didn't want that either.
Preggers. I don't want to get
I'm
pregnant.
not sure if she's ever received oral. You told her that she's really missing out.
Gee, I hope I don't get preggers.
If you would like, I'd love to take your hand and show you. Do what feels good, do what feels right, and stop where it doesn't.
Oh, I cracked myself up.
Do you have any phone conversations with this person?
Oh.
Do you have any phone conversations with this person?
No?
Never?
This person?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
This person? You know it holds no bearing on
Which
me.
computer located that you were
I'm
using to
asking these
communicate with this
questions,
person
peasant.
today?
Oh,
At home? Was it a laptop or is it a regular personal computer?
it's a laptop.
What's your address?
Four,
What is your bed?
417. Nevada Lane. Finley, Ohio.
Is it L-E-Y?
FINDLAY.
Snooze Fest Reffner.
45840.
What is that? Don't know what it was.
What year's your vehicle, sir?
02,
2002?
sir.
Ford Escape.
2002 was a good
What?
year.
It's a Ford Escape.
Shout out to 2002. I can't believe how fucking far we've
I already advised you
gotten
that your
away
car is
from
being
2002.
impounded and the vehicle will be inventoried. Is there anything else in the vehicle that we're going to find? Are we going to find any type of toys, sexual toys,
Children's toys.
children's toys, any other condoms, alcohol, drugs?
Well,
Weapons.
no drugs or alcohol. There was probably one other condom in there, but that's it.
One other condom?
Were you gonna play tea parties with the little girl, Reffner?
Condom other than this?
Well, one individual one.
So why would he have children's toys? I'm assuming he didn't bring them specifically for this occasion, but I'm not aware of any children that he may have produced or may not have produced. But yeah, I'm not aware of any children, any seeds, if you will. But that's the only conclusion I can draw from why he would have children's toys in his fucking vehicle. You're a weird guy, Reffner.
Yeah.
One individual condom.
Probably some McDonald's food. A few books.
Individually wrapped.
Kids' books.
What's your license plate number, do you recall?
Okay, if this guy doesn't have a kid and he's not in some sort of contact with the kid, like if he has like a girlfriend that has a kid or he has a wife that has a kid or some shit like that, like there is no fucking reason for him to have children's books unless he's a fucking works for a toy company or a toy distributor or some shit like that and he's going around trying to sell these products to fucking mom and pop shops or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But there's no reason for that. That's some creepy shit, really. If you think about it, that's some creepy shit. Like, what's this dude riding around, cruising down the town in his 6'4" with the fucking, in his 2002 station wagon? Oh, but he's got children's books and children's toys in the back seat. What kind of fuck shit is that?
At home, do you have any explicit pictures of child pornography or anything like that on your computer?
Nope. Never. It's not my thing.
Not your thing. I mean, you're saying that as if you weren't busted for trying to fuck a 15-year-old girl after driving 2 hours to meet said 15-year-old girl. It's not my kind of thing. Well, I think that's exactly your kind of thing, Reffner. Fucking weird guy, bro.
Do you have any type of porn on your computer at all?
Adult.
Adult. But again, porn on the computer holds no bearing. It holds no weight. It's really nothing of importance. Anything of significance. I think I'm Jay Reffner. But I'm glad I'm not.
Does your wife know where you're at right now?
Wife?
No.
Where's she at right now?
She's with my daughter on a camping trip.
Camping trip. So you got them out of the house so you could do this. You finally get a weekend alone. Jay Reffner finally gets a weekend alone to spend by himself. If you've ever lived with somebody, a significant other, a partner, a lover, if you will, then you know how amazing the time that you do get to spend alone is. But this guy gets time alone. And what does he do? He's online. Oh, he's oh, look at him. Look at him, Jay Reffner. Oh, look at him, typing up. Oh, yeah, look at him, typing away. Trying to chat up a 15-year-old girl on the fucking internet and drive 2 hours to meet her. What kind of shit is that? I mean, I guess it explains the children's toys and children's books, but it doesn't make it any better. We just got a whole nother side of the story come out. A camping trip. You finally get them out of the house alone and you do this? This is what you choose to do? This fucking guy.
In Lima.
Your wife have a cell phone?
Yes.
Is there a way to contact her? What's your phone number?
She probably has it turned off.
Okay, what's your phone number?
No, she doesn't. You just don't want them to call.
419-722-6255.
What's her name?
Would it Cheryl? Cheryl with an S. Would be all right if I contact her.
Have you ever done this before? Have you ever traveled anywhere to see anybody?
Anybody?
No,
Never? You never met somebody online? This is the very first time that you've ever met somebody online and gone to their house to meet them, whether they were of age or not of age?
no, I met a lady.
A lady?
Dinner, no, lunch with her. This was like that was about a year ago.
And how old was she?
About a year ago. He had lunch with her. Cracks in the marriage, apparently. You're chatting up women? You're going to lunch with them? You're chatting up 15-year-old girls? You're making dates with them? You're driving 2 hours to get to them? What led Jay Reffner to this point in his life? What could it have been? Something happened.
She.
Let's look for clues. Get my magnifying glass ready.
32 at the time.
32 at the time? Have you ever met any juveniles online?
Never.
Do you chat online with juveniles regularly?
Never. I rarely chat.
You rarely ever chat.
Yeah.
This is the first time that you ever got on your computer and chatted with a person that was underage, and you drove 2.5 hours to come to see her
Yeah.
tonight.
I have a friend.
Excuse me.
Sure. I have a friend that she's 28 that we talk a lot. She lives down in southern Ohio, but we just talk. And other
That's
than
where
that,
she told you
I really
she
don't
lives.
chat
You
much.
think she's going to tell you where she really lives? You weird
No,
bastard.
Why did you choose Dark County
She was
to
what?
come here? Why did you choose to come to Dark County?
That's the county here?
Why did you choose to
He's
come
like,
here? I mean, what
fuck your county.
was it that
It's like, yeah, fuck your county. You're
for the very first time in your
kind
life
of weird
you
faces.
decided, you know what?
County makes me make
I'm
weird
gonna
faces.
I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna go down here.
Yeah, just random circumstance, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know why they asked that question though. Of all the questions that they ask, and it seems to really just, well, no, it seems. I guess it is all of them, huh? But when they ask that, so what brought you to? I mean, it is a good question to get them to confess what their intent was and what they were coming there to do and all. But at the same time, I mean, isn't it obvious? I mean, you know what they were there to do. And maybe they only pull that out when they're failing to get a confession out of them. I don't know. I don't know how the technique works. I haven't been exposed to it. So, let's just keep looking at Jay Reffner, I suppose.
I didn't choose to come down here, per se. I mean, just came to talk to her, Sarah, whatever her name really is, but it really had nothing to do with Dark County, if you will.
I believe it will be Dale.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, was
Thumbnail.
yeah, I mean, was there any reason why you came here?
Not at all. I don't know. Why would that be?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
No, I've never been here in my life, actually.
That's exactly what he wanted to hear, Jay.
Did you tell anyone that you were coming here today?
No.
Nobody that you know, anybody, knows that you've come here today. Is that right?
Like friends or family or whatever?
Yeah.
No.
Friends, family, people that you know, other than law enforcement and Dateline, nobody knows that
Well,
you're
that's
here.
assuring. No. No one.
Okay.
Don't you fucking scoff at Dateline, bro. That's who put you on, man. They put you on. Give some goddamn respect. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be talking about you right now.
Do you have all the personal information that you're going to need?
Yes.
Have you ever had sex with anybody under the age of 18?
No,
Like he's gonna admit it.
just me and my wife.
What is your job at the University of Findlay?
Data communications.
Data communications?
Are you a teacher?
No,
What's data communications? What do you do?
I run the internet and the network, and I manage.
I honestly don't think. I mean, I think he wants to fuck. He probably has a real problem. He's probably fantasized about children for a while. But I don't think he would have. I'm quick to say he would have fucked, or they would have fucked, or so and so would have fucked, had it not been a decoy. Blah 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 blah. You know, the same old shit. I say it every time, pretty much, because that's how I feel. But in this case, I don't think he would have. I don't think that Jay Reffner would have been able to do it. He seems like a very awkward guy, and I don't see Jay Reffner actually being comfortable enough in that situation to actually execute properly pre-entry. So, yeah, I don't think he would have been comfortable enough to do anything sexual. And I don't think, he doesn't take me as the kind of guy that would have forced it or anything like that. Now, I do strongly believe that, and he's a true predator, he drove 2 hours for something. He wanted something to happen, but I mean, we could play the what if game forever and be here for an extra hour, but we're not going to do that. But speculation, for speculation's sake, and my thoughts on Jay Reffner, this particular aspect of him, I don't think he would have performed pre-entry. I don't think he would have been able to. I'm not saying he wouldn't have been able to get an erection. I'm pretty sure he's able to maintain an erection. No doubt about it. No medication necessary. But I don't think he would have been able to initiate the sexual activity, if you will. I feel like I don't think he would have been able to do it. I don't think he would have known what to do, to be honest with you. Now, did he want to do it? Yes. No doubt about it. He drove 2 hours. He wanted that shit. He wanted it. It's clear. But I don't think he would have been able to do it. Just me.
5 people running the servers and stuff. Telephone, PBX, that type of stuff. Does that make sense?
I'm trying to insult him with that little fucking eye thing you did.
So you run the internet program through Findlay
Punch
University?
you.
Something like that.
I mean, is that what your job title would be? What would your job title be?
Network systems manager
Okay.
Manager.
is my official title.
I copied 22.
Sir.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Copy
can do
22. Do you read me?
For
Clear.
Buzz Lightyear. We've got to rendezvous with Star
20,
Command.
2220. Nope. What I'm going to have him do is unhandcuff you. I'm going to read this form to you real quick.
He can read it
It's
himself.
basically a permission to search your vehicle. Obviously, we're going to go through it and impound it, but we're getting everybody to sign a permission to search if you agree, okay? The undersigned residing at your address, 417 Nevada Lane, Findlay, Ohio, 45840, does voluntarily authorize Detective Haynes, which is myself, and other
Where you come
officers
from?
which you may designate to
Where you
assist
going?
him
You just got
to
here.
search my computer, which is located at your residence, and my motor vehicle, namely 2002 Ford Escape, bearing license plate number, which we don't
What you
know,
looking at?
Ohio. And it's presently located at 5185 County Home Road, Greenville, Ohio, 45331, which is the sheriff's office.
So I don't have a problem with you searching the car at all, but the computer, I don't have a problem with you searching the computer, but because of the fact of my position at my work, you know, I've got a lot of security sensitive information, which is pertinent to that job, you know, to my job. So because of that, you know, how do
Security
we go about
sensitive
handling that,
information.
maintain the integrity of that stuff?
Integrity. Jeff.
Well,
Jay.
there's
basically,
nothing
what's going to
crazy.
happen is the
Fucking
court's going to want
dictionary
to probably
on this one.
seize your computer to find out what type of pornographic material you have on there, reference kitty porn or anything like that. Obviously, you know, there's an issue like that, so we're going to check it. Probably check your chat logs with, you know, against this stuff. But your computer's not here right now, so the court's going to probably, you know, try to have it seized, you know, through you.
Through me.
Right. Try to contact you, get it seized, because we're not going to drive up there and seize your computer tonight.
Well, obviously. Okay.
Fuck you.
Well, I'm just concerned about that information for work at all. That's all.
Right. We're not interested in what you do for work unless what you do for work is illegal.
We're not
Okay.
interested in your document that you
Do you write
falsified.
left-handed?
Me? Right.
Okay.
Sir.
Alright, Jay, you're starting to really bore me, dude. Let's see what I
Understand your rights. Reference this form.
Out loud.
Yeah.
I am given this written permission to these officers freely and voluntarily, without any threats or promises having been made, and after having been informed by said officer that I have a right to refuse this search and or seizure.
You understand that you can refuse to sign this piece of paper if you wish.
Right.
Okay.
No, there's nothing of any significance on there.
Okay.
In there.
Good enough.
Okay.
Right this way, sir. You just put your head right up here on this mat.
On
Yep. On it.
Now we don't
Hold
really
your
need to
feet
watch
back towards me.
through all of this, do we?
And lean into the mat. You have anything on you I need to know about?
Skim through and see if there's
Fingers
anything of
hurt me?
any sort of importance
Got any
before I
drugs on
wrap
you?
things up here because
Okay.
I have no idea how long this one done ran.
When you walk in here, I need you to get on down the wall here. Just knee right here. Your mother's maiden name, first and last.
Guernsey.
Window XP game.
Are you being treated for mental
Gang.
health problems?
I think I said game.
Medical questions, it's
There
front and
he
back.
is,
All
look
the
at
answers
him.
that you told me. And you're signed into this statement.
Okay. That was Jay Reffner. I'm still Atlantic City. Now, like I said before, I don't think there's really much else to say. But like I said before, I think this guy definitely wanted to do something, but I don't think he would have actually done something. I don't think he would have been able to go through with it. And not because he thought it was wrong or anything like that, but because he's just an awkward guy. He's a weirdo. I don't think he would have been able to perform well. I don't think he performs well in social situations, but maybe he does. I mean, he did manage to trick one woman into marrying him and getting her pregnant, so I don't know if he thought he could finesse a 15-year-old girl into doing the same, but I guess we'll never find out. But yeah, definitely a creepy guy, true predator, no doubt about it. Would have probably failed in his execution pre-entry, but I think he's got a serious problem, and I think this is the type of guy that would sit around and fantasize about children in a explicit manner. I don't think this guy has ever acted on those urges maybe up until this point, but I'm sure this isn't the beginning. We are past the beginning stages of this problem developing for Jay Reffner. Still, I don't think he would have gone through with it, not because of any reasons of morality or anything, but because he wouldn't have been able to do it, I don't think. He's just an awkward guy. He definitely wanted to do it. He drove 2 hours to get there. He wanted that shit, so that's that. But I guess I'm going to get up out of here. This was your boy Atlantic City, and I'll catch you next time.